You might be able to argue about who the best portrait photographer is for people, but for animals, it's always been no contest. Walter Chandoha is the acknowledged master. In hundreds of magazines and books, on pet food packages, in calendars, just about everywhere, you've seen Walter Chandoha's work.
Well, I started animal photography back when I was a student at New York University as a means of augmenting my meager income at the time, which was a subsistence from the U.S. government. And then I liked it. I liked animals. You have to like animals to photograph them. And when I got my degree, I majored in marketing, and I thought, well, why not stay with photography? It was always my love. And gradually, I got into this country living, and as a hobby, I got into gardening. And like the busman who takes a busman's holiday, I took my camera into the garden with me, and I began to make photographs of the vegetables and flowers, and I did a fairly good job with those, and coincidentally with my animal photographs, they became saleable. And one of the big problems in our household is that we have a standing rule in the house. Nobody goes out and picks in the garden unless we check first that there's no photographic project involved. Like those pole tomatoes you saw, I had to put a sign on it the other day when we had a party. Please do not pick photographic project underway. Because people come by, they see a beautiful tomato, they pick it, and it's gone. You know, what I've been setting up for a week or 2 weeks to do is gone by somebody eating it. The produce in the still lives never, I don't think they're more than 2 or 3 hours old. And I have the stuff growing in the garden, so it makes them look fresh and alive and appetizing and appealing.
These gorgeous shots are from Walter's latest project, the Gardener's Calendar. Going on location to make these pictures for the calendar involved nothing more than a quick walk out the back door of Walter's home. And as you can see, the results amply demonstrate Walter's skills both in the photographic and horticultural arts.
Well, now let's see what we're going to do here. Set this down. Now, I like to build a still life on several planes. I'll get that up high, and then this one down on this level, and then we'll top off the basket that I started with before and get those I just picked. So you get it around that way. Get rid of the knife. One. There we go. Put that there. The secret of a good natural still life is to have nice fresh fruit. And I like to keep the stems on the tomatoes to show that they're fresh. And put this away, and then we take a look and see what we have here. Oh, that's pretty nice. Most of my shots I like to use backlighting. And then, yes, I do augment it. I use sometimes I'll use a foil to reflect light into the shadow area, but never flash. Now what I do with this particular camera, I raise the mirror, make an exposure. Now every professional brackets. I did one at the indicated exposure. I do one under and one over. And that's not so much because I'm concerned about the exposure, but sometimes a transparency that is a little denser or a little lighter, especially with this beautiful backlighting, makes all the difference in the world on getting a good picture or an ordinary picture. That's fine. That's pretty nice. We had a relative from Italy visit us, and he was amazed that I could make a living out of photographing the things that I grow in my garden. And he said, the nicest thing about it is that after you photograph it, you eat it.